AJ, your pick of the week this week is COTY, ticker symbol COTY. Why do you like this one?
Okay, so Coty is the parent company of a lot of cosmetic brands. We're talking like CoverGirl and just brands my wife would know better than I would. As you can see, I don't really have anything cosmetic going on. You get what you got babyface brown here. But that's about it. But it's all those companies that, like, for instance, when you walk into the drugstore and you see that whole makeup aisle, a lot of them are part of this Coty umbrella company. And I'm seeing that Coty, first of all, Coty's at a great price, Sip. It's affordable for even folks that have a smaller portfolio. You don't need to have, thousands and thousands of dollars to be able to trade this because it's trading down here in the $9 to $10 range. We're also seeing that a level of support is forming at about this 8.75, $9 level. And I'm seeing just today, we're getting a hint from one of my free indicators that a bottom is being found. We'll look for follow through in the upcoming days. I also love the options chain. We just got through talking about, options. You can see here probably the option that I'm most interested in for a protective option on this would be the January or February option. And you can see that these things are trading every dollar, which gives me kind of that granularity, Sip, to be able to construct that perfect option strategy in order to trade this for profit. And you can see that there is some liquidity, especially at the money and slightly out of the money options on both the call and the put side. As well, if we're going to be selling premium, I'm looking at the September 20, and this is being traded pretty nicely at the money numbers, both the September and even going on to the October. Because remember, the September option is expiring just next week, next Friday. So you may already be thinking about the October options, and there's premium to be had there. And there's substitute options, right? You can go pretty far out in time. We can go out to the January 2026 option. And you are asking about using the historical options lookup tool. You can pull up any day on Coty once we've got all the data loaded, and you can then pull up and see what it was doing, for instance, on the September 11th or on those different days. And we may want to do that. For instance, if I was going to be creating a trade plan on Coty, I would probably be looking at what happened on September 5th, because on September 5th, we can recreate a trade that would then give us the price targets we were looking for, as well as, help us calculate our position sizing. We could also look at implied volatilities and track them through the last few days and determine if, we would want to, trade implied volatility. Is the implied volatility going up? That means we'd want to be sellers. Is it going down? Perhaps we'd want to be buyers. There's all different ways we can use that lookup tool. So, my big thing on Cody right now is it looks like it's forming a bottom. It's testing the bottom twice. So I'm interested in either buying shares of this stock, or I'm interested in buying the substitute call, which there is some. The substitute call I picked out was the 2026 $5 call. It's not necessarily all the way down at my 5% target of out of the money or premium, but it's pretty close. And I think I'd use that $5 call versus the $4 call, or one that's deeper in the money. All to say, this one looks like it's setting up. I don't want to pull the trigger to like get follow through. So nobody jump in on this trade to buy the stock until you get follow through on the bottom being found. But SIP Cody looks like it is primed for us.
Yeah, and I always love seeing these names come up that are less than $10 because it helps those smaller portfolios.
Hmm.
Not as much risk involved, not as much capital needed. You can still get the percentage return, and cosmetics. It just feels like an industry that a lot of women put money into making themselves, and I don't see that going away anytime soon. So maybe there's
No, in
some
fact,
nuances.
any business that actually, works with something that's a consumable, right? Where you come back and, keep buying more because you use it up. That's a good business for us to be investing in. And I just wanted to point out that substitute option that I was really interested in. It's going for $4.60 a share or $460 for a contract. That's affordable, you know?